Hello and welcome to Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan, Ontario for this bronze medal match of the Ontario Women's Championship. I'm Andrew Milani, joined by Matt Hamill. Matt, we saw some great soccer here yesterday. Both these teams, unfortunately, losing to get their way to this game, but looking to bring home that last piece of hardware before the end of the weekend.
You bet. The big opportunity to walk out of this provincial tournament with some hardware. Two teams that have really had some strong seasons, Andrew, and ultimately is the two top teams in each conference making their way to the semifinal round. And here we are now, moments away from bronze medal contest. And of course, the gold medal will be after this game between the Humber Hawks and the Seneca Sting.
A couple crosstown rivals, and we'll turn it over for the national anthem. As we mentioned off the top, a couple of these teams, both these teams here today near the top or at the top of their divisions in the regular season, both taking home a fair amount of award recognition during the regular season. Of course, St. Clair head coach Steve Vagnini being named the OCAA Women's Soccer Coach of the Year. And a number of all-stars between these two teams as well. St. Clair also having the Women's Soccer Rookie of the Year, Victoria Walsh. Strong goal-scoring performance this season.
Yeah, head coach Steve Vagnini for the St. Clair Saints in his 6th year at the helm of the program. On the other side here, competing against St. Clair for this bronze medal, Durham Lords head coach Bruce Cullen in his 5th year at the helm. And here's a look at those pregame huddles, Andrew. And like you said, some good firepower on both sides of the pitch today. Now, Andrew, what sticks out to me, sorry to cut you off, but Durham Lords, they have the 2nd leading scorer in the OCAA. Over the course of the regular season, we saw Sage Thomas Roberts score 22 goals in those 10 regular season games. Pretty remarkable stuff.
On 52 shots as well, so quite the average there, just over 40% on the year. When she takes a swing, she'll get that goal.
Yeah.
Looking for a great game here today. A couple great games, including our gold medal game later at 3 p.m. You can catch that on the Hawks, or at 4 p.m. rather, on the Hawks Sports Network. A strong gust of wind blowing in here from the north, so the team that's going to be defending the left side here on your screen is going to be having a tough time here today. We'll see if that plays a factor as the game goes on.
It is how things are shaking out, Andrew. Weather-wise, yeah, we do have some strong, breezy winds that are going to be affecting the games really throughout the afternoon. Temperature, Andrew, a high of 13 today, and at the Ontario Soccer Centre at this moment, 12 degrees. The sun is shining, though. It's a pretty gorgeous day for some championship-level women's soccer in the OCAA.
Yeah, not as balmy as it was yesterday. Got to about 24, I believe it was.
Wave goodbye to those 20-degree temperatures, Andrew, and get those mittens out of the storage because that time of year. No more fitting time to end the Ontario end of the soccer season. Of course, Andrew, the teams today trying to punch their way to the championship, the national championship, CCAAs, will be hosted out in Atlantic Canada this year. Holland College and Charlottetown PEI. So a trip to Canada's potato production capital on the line here.
The smallest province as well, and we are on our way here. Durham gets first touch here. Lost at midfield. Durham will pass it back to their back line, try and get things started from their defense.
So Durham in those yellow kits today, and St. Clair rocking the all whites.
Attempt to break apart that attacking attempt. Still in the attacking box for St. Clair. A couple players getting tangled up in the 18-yard box, whistle blown.
Yeah, very much. This sort of leg hook maneuver drew the whistle, and that will shut down that offensive drive for St. Clair.
It's going to be a free kick from all the way back in the Durham end. Kicked out to midfield. Once again, St. Clair taking charge.
This Durham Lords team finished the season 8-1-1. Impressive record there, and for St. Clair, pretty close, 7-1-2. So in terms of regular season output, pretty close there in terms of that metric.
Of course, St. Clair playing in the West Division, Durham in the East. First time they've seen each other all season.
We mentioned the tremendous amount of goals scored by number 3 for Durham, Sage Thomas Roberts, and for St. Clair, number 7, Victoria Walsh. That's their leading scorer. She's popped 11 goals in the back of the net over the course of the regular season.
Durham looking for the through ball there, won't get it. Just over a minute and a half into this game. Both these teams getting settled in here. Olivia Tuchia to take the throw in. Finds her teammate. He's looking for the aforementioned Thomas Roberts. He'll try again. Over that to the St. Clair defender. Could this be a chance for Durham? Cross into the box, that's blocked.
Andrew, both of these teams have certainly had their offensive production through the course of the season, but defensively, both teams have been very strong. I mean, you look at a regular season for Durham where they only allowed 7 goals. For St. Clair, they allowed 6 over the course of 10 games. So 2 defensively strong teams. We'll see if one of them wilts here in the bronze medal matchup.
Already a corner kick early on for this Durham squad. Can they get something together here? Crosses up, looks pretty good. Off the head and over the net.
Get a second look at this corner kick opportunity, Andrew, and that was just over the net. You see there, the sun shining. That's one of our first offensive chances here in this bronze medal match.
St. Clair playing the ball through their keeper. Changing sides, they'll have to make a play here in a hurry. Ball goes over to number 14. It's Jessica Dahl.
Looks like in net for the St. Clair Saints today is Lily Estefan. She saw fewer action compared to St. Clair's Scotland Fick, who got the majority of the keeping duties between the pipes throughout the course of the season. But today, Estefan trying to keep the Durham Lords off the board.
Through ball gone awry there. Still going to be St. Clair ball, though, as they advance into the attacking third. Durham with an early corner in this one. That one didn't go their way. St. Clair looking for their own scoring chance here in the first 5 minutes of this one. Cross into the box. It's going, it's just a little too deep for the St. Clair Saints. That'll be a goal kick for Durham.
Of course, that feeling out process in full effect right now. See which team kind of gets into a rhythm first and can start dialing up those threatening offensive attacks.
It's a long game, but you don't want to be caught on your back foot to start this one. especially when it's best on best like this.
Oh, and of course, you know, we mentioned it's the end of the season, the bronze medal game, so just that time to lay it out all on the line.
Booted out.
Header there.
Durham trying to give chase, trying to start another attacking chance. That'll be broken up.
Yeah, Lily Collins, defender for St. Clair, was swarming to the ball there, helping to turn it back over. And Saints now looking for the attack.
Could this be a chance here? Looking for the cross. Just gets around the defender, still in bounds. Durham trying to keep this one away.
Still hanging on in there in play.
Yeah, just hanging on that line. Now it'll be finally knocked out of bounds. St. Clair ball.
Fortunate roll for Durham, where not going to get the corner kick opportunity is St. Clair. It'll be a throw in here in that far corner.
Here's the cross. Found the player, but just bounced. Cleared out of the zone in time by the Lords.
Yeah, how about that for Jessica Dahl, standing right there in the crease, in the box rather, and had a chance to make a play. Still some threatening offense here for St. Clair.
Yeah, a bit of an unlucky bounce. Just couldn't settle that ball down to get that scoring chance away. St. Clair's still in command here, though. Could find another scoring chance here in time, but they'll turn it over.
And goalkeeping for the Durham Lords today, Kelsa O'Donoghue.
Still early in this one, but St. Clair's had the brunt of possession here. Thomas Roberts trying to get away.
Look out, leading goal scorer in the province.
Big save there by the St. Clair keeper. Talked about Thomas Roberts off the hop, and looked like early on she was being contained by these St. Clair defenders, but she just found that little bit of light there and she was away to the races.
You could imagine what the head coach for the Durham Lords is thinking with that type of offensive weapon in his arsenal. Sage Thomas Roberts once again led the OCAA with 22 goals. Remarkable.
After a lot of St. Clair possession, Durham trying to get something started off their own. Pye loses it. It's booted in, though.
Quick correction, Andrew. Sage Thomas Roberts did not lead the OCAA with 3 more goals than her. A member of the Seneca Sting, Alfred. But how about this as Thomas Roberts, Andrew, working her way in and an early opportunity, maybe get that rhythm established. Keep a close eye on number 3.
St. Clair winning the ball in midfield.
Yeah, Rayanne Macias coughed it up there.
Through ball, a little bit of a miscommunication there. Dahl was right on there. She'll cross it in, that's taken away. Durham trying to get this one out, can't quite do it. Crossed into the box, cleared once again by the Lords.
A little bit of pressure here as Vokes sends it inside.
Can this be it? Tipped in.
Offside called, Andrew. Oh my goodness, what a nice touch there. Ultimately, that's not going to count on the scoreboard. Let's take another gander here, Andrew.
That St. Clair bench was just about ready to explode. He's offside there. Quite a bit by the look of it there on the replay.
But a couple of good minutes there of offensive pressure for St. Clair. Let's see if Durham can attack the other way.
Thomas Roberts trying to break free.
One of the most dangerous players in the OCAA. You see it right here.
Pass into the middle, that's kept away. St. Clair's gonna have to work to get this one out. It'll be cleared, but out of bounds. It's gonna stay Durham ball. Cowbells are out in full force here at OSA.
Of course, the Humber Hawks hosting Seneca Sting for that gold medal game, Andrew. Like you mentioned, certainly home advantage for the Hawks here at their home pitch, the Ontario Soccer Center.
Thomas Roberts tried to get it there, couldn't. Cleared once again, but Durham will hang on to it. Just about 10 minutes through this one, still looking for our first goal here. Sits 0-0 in the bronze medal match.
Like we mentioned, these are two teams that don't typically allow their opponents to score much. So wouldn't be surprised, Andrew, if we saw that kind of defensive battle. But I mean, on the flip side, both these teams have shown they can rely on certain players to score goals. Who's going to crack first?
That might be the storyline here today. Could be a chance for the Lords. They're in the box. Shoots, but that's blocked.
Yeah, good defensive effort there, stepping up into that shooting lane.
That pass just going through the legs. Victoria Walsh.
Yeah, Victoria Walsh, St. Clair's leading scorer, rocking that number 7.
Durham in possession, but in their own end, being pressured. Still trying to get this one out.
Good push for the Saints right now. Ball back on the foot of Walsh.
Trying to make something happen. I'll go off the head of one of the Durham defenders through the goal line, and that will go for a corner kick.
And just a quick touch there on that far side.
Going for the short play, can't knock it out.
Ball still hanging in there.
Durham finally clears it out of the box, but not quite out of danger yet. Ball went off the referee. It's gonna be a drop ball. Bit of a break there for Durham. Not quite. Walsh blocks that attempt. Almost had a great opportunity there. Ball being knocked out of bounds for a St. Clair throw. What a string of events there.
You saw Durham's keeper also having to make a heads-up play as O'Donoghue steps in and stops perhaps St. Clair from scoring an early goal. O'Donoghue also hit the deck, and Durham's coach maybe wanted a whistle blown. A little bit of contact there as O'Donoghue stepped out on that last play, but another corner kick coming up.
Let's see if they elect for that short play again. It looks like they will. A couple players standing up there by the corner.
Alexa Magnon will be taking the kick, it looks like.
St. Clair with 10 players past that half line. The midfield line. Luck for the cross this time, still in the box. Durham gets it out, but we'll use the sideline to do it, so it'll be a throw-in for St. Clair again.
Yeah, first-year player Layla Hudson puts it into play. Right back on her feet. It's going to be Durham ball on that far side. Andrew, so far, I kind of like some of the offensive pressure we're seeing from St. Clair. They've certainly been living with the ball in Durham's end a lot more than Durham has had those chances.
They've had the bulk of possession in general.
Good way to start the game if you're the team in white here today.
Ball skips past everyone. Keeper's gonna have to boot that out. St. Clair got it again. Walsh bumps into one of the Durham defenders. Nice little pass into the box. Little give and go play here. Pass back. Booted from way out, but that's gonna miss. Not a bad attempt though.
Not at all. That's a good strike from way downtown. Sails over the net, but that's a threatening strike. We'll see if St. Clair looks for any more plays from that type of distance. But still, the swarming effort of St. Clair continues here with the quick turnover.
They lose the ball, but manage to keep that pressure on. Great job.
Here's Jamie Pye for Durham. Looking to break out, but just the suffocating defense right now of St. Clair.
Thomas Roberts passes it back. Looking for the through ball. St. Clair wins that one back easy. Thomas Roberts trying to put on some pressure. Played back to the keeper.
Now it's Durham who's sort of feeling the pressure as, or pardon me, St. Clair feeling the pressure as Durham's really turning it up here. It'll be the Lord's ball with the throw-in. Olivia Chichia, second-year player, throwing it in.
Momentum in this game feeling a little bit like a teeter-totter, going back and forth.
Good clear there. It looks like maybe something might have been brewing for Durham, but defensively, Lily Collins steps into it. Collins, one of many first-year players on the St. Clair team. Clearly, they've been able to rely on some of those fresh faces and those rookies for a pretty strong season. Like we mentioned, one of the best records in the OCAA. St. Clair only losing one game in regulation over the course of the regular season.
That obviously speaks to a bright future with all these first-year players. You can build off that. Durham still putting the pressure on. We're going over to the wing. Pye winning that ball back, crosses it into the box. Knocked out, but still in there. Good clearing attempt there by St. Clair. Can they get the counterattack going? Nice run here.
Yeah, Brianna Kinsley Clough with a nice charge, but a little too strong, Andrew. It's going to trickle out on that goal line.
That'll be a goal kick for the Durham Lords.
We've seen a little bit of momentum building here for Durham. Now they have possession. Can they build on it, or does the St. Clair pressure continue to just allow them to hang on to the ball and right back in the possession of the Saints?
The way St. Clair's had this ball, looks like they're poised to open up the scoring here at any time.
So for O'Donoghue in the goalkeeping position for Durham today, she started all 10 regular season games. So that is the go-to goalkeeper for this squad.
Thomas Roberts accidentally gives it away. Durham midfield wins that ball back. Through ball, looking for Thomas Roberts. They find her, but the ball's knocked away. Durham gaining a little bit of ground there right on the edge of the attacking third.
Six shutouts for O'Donoghue. And for Lily Estefan, and net for the Saints, 3 shutouts over the course of the season.
Ball in the corner. Just knocked out of bounds. Will stay Durham ball. We'll get an early substitution here. Durham player lining up on the sideline. Isabel Sullivan getting ready to check in. We're going to get a corner kick here.
So maybe a chance for Durham to strike.
Durham pushing up here. 7 Durham players in or around that box. Could this be the first goal of the game? Could this be their opportunity?
Erica Bjorgum with the corner kick.
Not a bad attempt, knocked away though. They still have it. St. Clair trying to clear this one out. They do, is deflected. It's gonna stay Saints ball.
And here comes that substitution like you were mentioning, Andrew.
Jamie Pye will come off for Isabel Sullivan.
So Sullivan in the mix. Jamie Pye with some good touches, but along with the rest of the Durham Lords, at times it sort of seems like that St. Clair pressure is a lot to handle. And so far, even though there has been sort of those ebbs and flows, St. Clair does feel like they have a little bit more of that momentum right now.
But you got to be able to capitalize on that momentum, otherwise you risk letting that swing the other way. So let's see what St. Clair can do here with some pressure. Still looking for the first goal of the match. Could this be the chance? Shot. That'll be wide.
Another one of those strikes on net from way outside. We'll see if the St. Clair team can kind of dial those in. Certainly looks like they could maybe threaten with some of those longer range shots, but so far they've been off the mark. Still that 0-0 game.
Great interception there, passed ahead. They're getting tripped up, no call. Number 15 in white with her hands up in the air, asking the ref, how wasn't there a foul called? Durham trying to clear this one out. Thomas Roberts tried to pass it back. St. Clair winning the ball back again.
Durham's head coach, Bruce Cullen, saying to his team, yelling out, we got to be first to the ball. Right now it seems like the opposing team, the Saints, are kind of winning a lot of those battles, swarming to the ball. Here we go again.
Durham at risk of chasing the game. Can't get this one out. Tremendous pressure here by St. Clair.
Look out now, looks like the Lords maybe with some numbers on the attack.
Nice little through ball there by Thomas Roberts.
Yeah, Renee Macias with a bit of an opportunity, but just couldn't quite corral the ball. At any rate, it'll be Durham with the throw-in. Trying to find something on this offensive drive.
That's a number of times now Durham has taken a throw-in from pretty much that same spot there. Cleared out the sideline. That'll be another throw-in for Durham.
I mean, again, for Durham, number 3, Sage Thomas Roberts, demanding a lot of attention in that offensive end. Haven't really seen her able to break loose here so far.
Although she did probably have the best chance of the game early on. A nice breakaway that was saved. Keeper getting out to get that one, gets knocked down, hangs on though.
Good job by Lily Estefan to work through the contact, secure that ball. She'll just kind of roll it off to her defender with Sage in hot pursuit. St. Clair's kind of opening up those passing lanes right now. Good stretch pass.
Good counter-attacking opportunity here. It's a
Look at
2-on-0.
this.
Great job by the keeper to slide out.
Still loose for a second there, but O'Donoghue reaches out. But Andrew, that was, again, St. Clair's most dangerous offensive weapon this season, Victoria Walsh, who was leading that charge. The pass just a little bit out in front of her, allowing the keeper to slow down the play. And here's the kick away, clear in the zone.
Just about halfway through the first half, another tremendous opportunity. Still tied at 0. Great pressure there. Fortunately, the Durham player couldn't get free there. She fell down.
Yeah, no call, and Durham not happy about the lack of a whistle on that play. It certainly looked like that collision shut down. Let's take a second look here at this charge. It's a nice pass, but like we mentioned, just a little too far out of reach, but there was a second chance there with that ball loose in the box.
Durham with the chance here now. Big shot that was blocked.
Remains a 0-0 game. Not to sound too much like Sam Mitchell. Another throw-in coming up here from Chichia.
Once again, they were looking for Thomas Roberts. Heads it near the corner. Manages to stay in somehow. Durham doing whatever they can to try and keep this ball in the attacking third. Crossed away. Durham winning possession, shot. Wow, what a goal. Tremendous shot. Number 6, Erin Mikalika opens up the scoring here at Soccer Center with a tremendous effort right into the corner. 1-0.
How about that? And we'll get a second look here on our Hawk Sports Network replay, but for now it's the first-year player, the rookie, Erin Mikalika, opening things up. Andrew, we've seen some of these gorgeous strikes here today. This one lands. That was from well outside the box, and that ultimately beating Estefan. That was just too high, too well placed, and give Durham the edge here, 1-0.
Talia Liberty and Leah Burrell coming in for Victoria Walsh and Alec Habash. St. Clair looking to get some fresh legs in there to turn around this score.
Yeah, so St. Clair's leading scorer on the season is momentarily taking a break. And right away, St. Clair looks to try to push that pace into the Durham zone. But the opening goal of the game comes courtesy of the team from the east.
You bet St. Clair is going to be looking to tie this game up before halftime. Going to do all they can to do that. Or at least get some good scoring chances before halftime to try and turn around this momentum.
Last time Durham won an OCAA medal, Andrew, was back in the 2018-2019 season. Durham captured bronze that year, hoping now to recapture that bronze medal here today, and they certainly put themselves in a good position early with that 1-goal advantage. St. Clair's last medal, Andrew, was back in the 2015 season. That was also a bronze medal. So one of these squads is going to break a little bit of a hardware drought here today.
Strong gust of wind coming now from the northwest.
That's kind of what we expected, Andrew, is the winds to not diminish, but really just be a factor. I see those gusts up to about 50 kilometers per hour. So a strong breeze is what we're working with today on an otherwise sunny and gorgeous 13-degree day at the Ontario Soccer Centre.
Durham coming up, working against the wind. They'll pass it back.
Gia, big throw in, looking for Sage Thomas Roberts.
Good job there by Durham, getting a little triangle there around the ball to win it back. Ball knocked off the back. Jessica Dahl. Another throw in here for Durham. Looking to double their lead. Once again, trying to get that ball in the attacking third. No. St. Clair trying to work the ball up. That was broken up. Ball went back by the Lords. Passed up. Out of bounds at midfield will stay Durham ball. Or will go to Durham, I should say.
Right at that 28-minute mark, St. Clair hoping to rechannel some of that earlier game excellence, but the Lords with another opportunity.
Thomas Roberts knocked down the box, no whistle.
Yeah, Sage with a nice charge inside for Durham, looking to maybe extend that lead. St. Clair's defense doing a good job, just enough, but that'll award Durham a corner kick opportunity in that far side.
St. Clair getting ready for another substitution right by us. Momentum has seemed to have swung all the way to Durham's side. Can they take advantage here? Crosses up, looks pretty good. Knocked away.
Durham is first in the province in terms of shots on net. There's one there, but handled nicely by Estefan.
Right in the breadbasket. Lily Jazz getting ready to step in for St. Clair. Waiting for another whistle.
Andrew, when it comes to penalty kicks, Durham pretty strong. They're 5 for 7 on the year. That's good enough for best in the entire province. We'll see if maybe Durham gets one of those opportunities. That could be dangerous for St. Clair, knowing that Durham is so effective at converting on those types of penalty kicks.
That could play a hand later on in this one if we have a tie game at the end of extra time.
St. Clair on the season, Andrew, just to finish that thought, 0 for 0 on penalty kicks. Haven't even had an opportunity No better time than the bronze medal game, I suppose.
Absolutely. No time like the present. Crossed into the St. Clair box, right into the bread basket of the keeper.
Yeah, Shelby Kahn with a big boot for Durham, but here's St. Clair back the other way. Leading the charge up the field, Jessica Dahl loses the handle.
Have to try this attack again. Knocked out of bounds, will stay St. Clair ball.
Ellie Vokes puts it in play. Right back to Ellie here.
Half an hour into this one, just 15 minutes left in the first half. Durham leading 1-0. Off a beautiful strike by Erin Mikalika.
Yeah, that was from well outside the box. Beautiful strike, beating Estefan, opening up the scoring.
Great pressure here by Durham. Trying to win this ball back.
Yeah, great battle for the ball right now.
Knocked all the way down, will just squirt out of bounds. We'll go back to St. Clair.
Durham has the East Division Player of the Year in the province this year for number 3, Sage Thomas Roberts. Nice quick strike on net right there from the aforementioned Sage.
She was in a good spot, decided to turn and strike. Did not work though. Booted out past midfield.
Got a lot of leg on that kick. That'll help St. Clair flip the field.
St. Clair working a again attack going here. Almost losing it, thought to turn back. Durham starting to feel themselves after that goal, putting on some tremendous pressure here defensively. Trying to work it up to Thomas Roberts.
Yeah, and now it's Durham who is getting the lion's share of the offensive time on attack. All it takes, though, is one, though, for St. Clair to get the momentum back in their favor, perhaps try to tie this game before we head into half, which is not far away now.
Ball picked up by the Durham keeper. Kicked out. Lose the handle on it. St. Clair trying to counterattack. Get it away to Dahl. Off her foot. Battling for it. Passed up near the box. Durham defense holding strong though. They knock it away. Thomas Roberts battling, trying to get that one. Passes it up. Once again looking for Thomas Roberts. That one will be intercepted by the St. Clair defense.
Yeah, Rayanne's clearing kick for Durham, taken right back by St. Clair.
St. Clair with the throw in the attacking third. Crossed, it's high into the box, but right to the keeper.
Yeah, good grab by Kelsa O'Donoghue. And the keeper from Ajax boots it away.
Durham gets that ball back in a hurry, trying to get it out. Battle here on the close side.
Yeah, good battle between Vokes and Sullivan. Vokes is going to come away with it, but ball out of bounds. Durham throw-in coming up.
Olivia Chichia to take the throw in.
Durham just kind of, yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. Game of inches, marching up the field one chunk at a time. Does Durham have another offensive opportunity in them here before the end of the half?
Swing and a miss there by the St. Clair defender trying to get that one away. But battle for the ball in the corner.
Yeah, love the pressure from Isabel Sullivan right now.
We'll go out of bounds in favor of St. Clair.
And checking into the game for Durham, looks like we'll have Abby Redmond.
About 10 minutes left to go in this first half, plus whatever added time we have. Shouldn't be too long as this game has been moving by quite nicely. Passed up, but St. Clair intercepting that one. Trying to break out.
Good battle. Durham not making it easy for St. Clair to get comfortable and establish that breakout. Early in the game, St. Clair had those opportunities, and now it's the Lords just really swarming. Controlling the ball here late in this first half. Here's Sage.
She's been all over offensively for Durham. He's not converted yet, though.
She just played that ball a little too far out in front of herself, as we have a whistle blown there. Is just a little too aggressive from Olivia Chichia. Swiping out the legs of the St. Clair defender. Gets a little talking to from the official. No need for a card there.
She got a warning from the ref, though, so if that happens again, she might get a card.
Layla Hudson boots it for St. Clair. Can the Saints get that tying goal before the half?
Near the edge of the box. Turns, but gives it away. St. Clair right back on it. Cross over the head. Squirts away. Durham doing well to try and get this ball out.
Yeah, winning a lot of these battles right now. St. Clair not done with the pressure yet.
Pushed up. Out of bounds. It's going to be St. Clair ball.
Looks like Durham sending in a substitution, putting in Melina Amadovsky.
Looks like Thomas Roberts is out of the game, at least for the time being.
Yeah, so Sage Thomas Roberts, who's been very active, and will get a rest here in the later minutes of this first half.
Both teams on the field without their top scorers, looking to get them refreshed and recharged for the second half. Just a few minutes left to go in this one, at least the first half. Durham leading 1-0.
Good offensive drive here for St. Clair.
Crossed into the box, could this be a chance? Knocked off the post and in. The Saints have tied this one up.
Gorgeous feed inside, and then just getting enough of it on that far angle. How do you like that for St. Clair to even things up, put us right where we started, all tied up. Andrew, was just a really nice feed and getting under it and then just finding that cross side.
Didn't get all that ball done, but that's just enough to put it between the posts.
Andrew, looked like it was Abby Redmond who popped that one in the net, and if that's the case, we'll look over our replay again, but she just checked into the game a few minutes ago, and how about that for an impact in the bronze medal game off the bench?
Yeah, no kidding. And with about 6 minutes left to go in the first half, it's a brand new game. And St. Clair capitalized on this. A little bit of momentum they built up before the end of the half. They're looking for their second. Pass it off to the left wing. Looking for the cross into the box. There it is. Knocked away, back. That'll be for a corner kick. is going to be coming from our near side. Short play, crossed, knocked away.
Dangerous there.
Be marked as offside against the Saints.
So the strike from Redmond, good solo effort, got a great pass and able to tie things up here. St. Clair with the throw in, Andrew. Maybe another chance to apply some offensive pressure before we head into the halftime break.
Battle there. St. Clair still in possession. Safely knocked away by the Lords. They'll try again.
Not surprised to see a tight contest here today. We know how strong both these teams are defensively, but they can both score. So far, we've seen both get on the board.
Kicked up but out of bounds.
Yeah, last touch there by Layla Hudson. No, check that. They're going to say, blow that play dead and run it back. The throw-in was just a little bit too far ahead of the intended spot.
Booted into the box. Keeper's going to secure that one easily. Durham looking for the counter.
Just the last few minutes here in this first half. Which team might be able to get the shocking goal and get that edge?
St. Clair was pressing. It looks like the pendulum has swung a little bit the other way towards Durham, looking to get some pressure on here.
Yeah, after St. Clair had a great start, a little bit of a lull there in the middle of the half, but finishing strong and still looking like they feel the wind at their back right now.
All the way in Durham's end, right by the corner. They'll roll out of bounds at the sideline, will be a Durham throw-in.
And the wind is quite literally at the backs of the St. Clair Saints as well, with that wind blowing towards the Durham keeper right now.
There'll be a goal kick now for the Lords. St. Clair trying to put some pressure on here.
Right in front of that Durham bench, St. Clair stealing it away.
They win that ball back, but they give it away. Still with pressure on though. Battle there at the far side, goes out of bounds, will stay St. Clair ball.
Good defensive effort by Erica Bjorgum.
Passed up, looking to get into the 18-yard box.
Lily Collins trying to boot it into an offensive position for St. Clair.
Big shot, that was blocked. They'll try again. Scooped up by the keeper.
Yeah, that one is a holy roller along the turf. And O'Donoghue was there all the way to scoop that up. Off the strike of Brianna Kinsley-Clough.
Referee blowing that play dead. Durham will push the players up the field, looking to get one more before the end of the half.
Yeah, like you said, this thing has been running along here. Not sure how much extra minutes will be tacked on, but right now we're a minute left in regulation for this first half.
Can't imagine it'll be more than a minute or two added. 2 minutes to be added.
Misplay by St. Clair, or pardon me, by Durham, which will give the ball to St. Clair. Durham's passes have just been a little discombobulated. They're still able to maintain possession here.
bouncing around in midfield. Durham playing the ball back and forth.
I mean, give credit to St. Clair. You know, Durham was looking for that last offensive drive in this half, but St. Clair not allowing anything to get past that midfield line.
And it's official now, 2 minutes to be added. 2 minutes of added time.
Look at this ball deep in St. Clair's zone. Yeah, I like what Durham's trying to do and push the pace here and try to get that edge before we head into half, but that ball was well handled by Lily Estefan.
Battle here on the near side to win that ball.
Gotta like St. Clair's energy right now. They've certainly rebounded nicely.
It's gonna be their last couple minutes with the wins at their backs. Can they take advantage? Can they capitalize? Durham winning this one though at the sideline, knocked away. Just goes out of bounds.
I like that. You saw Jessica Ferreira was tying her shoes for St. Clair, or for Durham rather, and the ball ended up right at her feet, able to make a quick play on it.
Durham putting some defensive pressure on here. Knocked to midfield. Almost a chance there. The ball almost went right to number 9 for St. Clair. Abby Redmond, she already scored in this one. One last push here by the Lords. Crossed into the box, but that will go well wide. Referee blows her whistle, and that will do it for the first half. Great 45 minutes plus of soccer action here at Soccer Center, and we're tied 1-1 in the bronze medal match.
Yeah, it was the opening goal of the game, courtesy of Durham's Aaron Mikalika, the first-year player with a strike from a good distance out, opening things up. And then not much longer, it was Abby Redmond for St. Clair tying things up. Here's a look at some of those first half replays, and there's that strike that opened things up. Andrew, that was just gorgeous, that top left corner. That gave Durham that opening game edge. One more look here is just turn around, beating the defender, and that was a thing of beauty from the first-year player.
Well outside the box with that strike too.
One more look at what opened up the scoring in this game. Missed that 1-0 tally for Durham, but Andrew, ultimately we would swing back the other way, and it would be the St. Clair Saints finding their first goal of the game, courtesy of that gorgeous stretch pass, and then in tight, just saw Abby Redmond, who checked in the game just a few minutes prior, popping that one right in. Look at this pass here, the stretch off the foot of Alexa Magnon, and then just tucking it in that corner. That gives us the 1-1 score.
We saw St. Clair with so much possession, so much aggression really there in that first half, and it all finally paid off there. And we end off this first half tied 1-1. We'll take a short little break here, and we'll be back for half number 2. Don't go away. Welcome back to Ontario Soccer Centre for half number 2 of our bronze medal game here at the 2023 Women's Soccer Provincial Championship here for the OCAA. Durham Lords versus the St. Clair Saints. We're tied 1-1 here through one half. And Matt, what did you think about that first half between these two sides?
Like we said early on, the momentum was certainly in favor of the St. Clair Saints, but the team that struck first was Durham. Aaron Mikalika, the first-year player, a gorgeous strike from well outside the box, picking that top left corner. That gave the Durham Lords a 1-0 lead. Then they seemed to kind of have the driver's seat there. They were kind of holding on to the momentum, but St. Clair a bit later in the half finding that tying goal thanks to number 9, Abby Redmond, and a gorgeous pass from St. Clair's number 10, Alexa Magnon. 1-1 is our score, Andrew, and things have kind of ebbed and flowed in either direction. I think this game right up for grabs here as we enter the second half.
We saw last half the wind played a major factor here, as it is looking to do again. St. Clair with the wind last time, and wow, that was
my
just
goodness,
missing the post. Not a bad strike there though.
And a dangerous offensive weapon. St. Clair's leading scorer in the regular season, Victoria Walsh. Looked like she might have just caught the Durham Lords snoozing right at the beginning of the half, but that will go just a bit far into the outside, and we'll stay tied for now.
Here comes Durham. They got the wind at their backs. Looking to retake that 1-goal lead.
That was St. Clair just a few feet away from finding their first lead of the game. But the bronze medal in the OCAA on the line here today. And like we mentioned, it's been a few years since either of these teams have won a medal in the OCAA. St. Clair won bronze back in the 2015 season, and Durham, well, they won bronze back in 2018. So both looking to end a multi-year drought of OCAA hardware. And keep in mind, the next game on the schedule for today, the home field Humber Hawks host a very dangerous Seneca Sting team. Seneca has scored the most goals of any team in the OCAA. They also have the leading scorer in the OCAA, Shanice Alfred, who popped in a pretty remarkable 25 goals in 10 games.
And that match, a rematch of last year's gold medal match, so that one should be very interesting.
That Humber ultimately came away with last year, so Seneca in that revenge spot. Good game on our hands right here with St. Clair on the attack.
They're pushing, coming into the box. Crossed off the fingers of the keeper.
Wow.
Keep it out. Another chance. Bar out. But referee blowing that play dead. Believe that was offside.
Wow, let's take another look. St. Clair once again early in the second half with a threatening opportunity, finding their way in tight. There's the offside player. And then this off the crossbar wouldn't have counted either way if it went in, but the Saints on the attack here early in the going.
No wind at your back, no problem, say the St. Clair Saints. Pushing the play here early on in half number 2. Looking to bring home that last piece of hardware here at the OCAAs. St. Clair's gonna have to turn and clear this one out. Back to the keeper. Pressure here by Durham though. Knocked away. Durham wins that ball. They're in the box. What can they do here? Shoots! That one's saved. Thomas Roberts right on it though, keeping the ball in the box, knocked away.
Sage tried to do a little element of surprise there. Cut the play back in towards the net. Good defense that time by St. Clair. Durham doesn't like the call, but
yeah, that looked like it stayed into me.
Here's the chance, Andrew, and Durham looking for some early second half offense of their own, and they just about found it here. A great save by Estefan, and then Sage Thomas Roberts, one of the most deadly offensive weapons in the OCAA, wasn't able to get the second chance opportunity.
Yeah, just a little out of position to pot that rebound. Battle here on the near side. Durham ball. Knocked away just out of reach of Thomas Roberts. She gives chase. Turning clear away for the Saints rather. Out of bounds will be Durham ball.
Yep, St. Clair unable to get that real clearing opportunity, so Durham with the throw in. They're going to be pushing right into St. Clair's zone right now. Corner kick opportunity. And it looks like heading into that corner will be the young lady who opened up the scoring for Durham earlier in this game, Erin Mikalika, in that near side corner, ready to boot it away. Players jockeying in front of the net.
Big cross. Manages to stay out somehow.
Durham celebrating, but no call.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from our angle. Looked like it was half in, half out, that ball. One more look. See if what we got here from the net cam. That went in.
Looked like it's certainly, and then you have an injured Durham Lord who's still currently on the turf inside of that St. Clair net, and judging by the replay, something else was also inside the net. That ball, Durham may be a good case to be a bit upset here. It went bar down, but it really had that sort of inside angle. You look at that goal line, and I mean, it's a close call.
Tough to tell from that angle if it was 100% past that line, but I mean, you could imagine at least most of that ball
inconclusive
was
evidence.
Yeah.
But the concern right now is still, you saw it, sort of the Durham player kind of grabbing at their knee on that GoPro camera in the back of the net when we had that replay. Not sure what number we have for the injured player, but right now the game is being paused as the trainer taking a look at an injured Lord. And it looks like that right knee getting worked on right now, so we won't show you the injured player, but there you see both teams huddled up. And a fortunate bounce, the soccer gods working in favor of the Saints there, keeping that ball out of the net somehow.
The gods working in favor of the Saints. I see what you did there.
Or God working in favor of the Lords. Who knows? Either way you slice it, still a 1-1 ball game.
Trainer running onto the field here, not a good sign.
Some more backup. Both trainers are out looking at the injured player. Looks like they're ready to hoist her up, so.
Jamie Pye getting ready to check back into this game.
And a round of applause as the Durham player will be helped off with the assistance of 2 medical personnel. It looks like that might be, I don't want to give the wrong number, it's kind of tough. Must have left my binoculars at home, but at any rate, we'll keep an update for the status of the injured member of the Lords, and you know, that looks like number 8, Andrew, Isabel Sullivan. Saw check into the game, didn't get the start, but checked in early in the first half and has made an impact. See if Durham can rally here. They almost got that second goal of the game, but we're still knotted up at 1 aside.
Wind still at their backs. Trying to pass that one through. Knocked down by the goalie. Still loose.
Goodness.
Get right to the keeper, and she secures that ball to keep it at 1-1.
Man alive, Lily Estefan laying out for about 3 saves on that sequence. Durham, though, with another very dangerous attack, and it certainly looks like things have swung into their favor here at the early going of half number 2.
I say you got to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good, and there we saw a little bit of both.
Great goalkeeping by the Saints. Look at Lily laying out. Save number 2. St. Clair back on offense.
What could the team in white do here? Crossed into the box, knocked away. Out of bounds.
That ball was crossed over by Abby Redmond. She scored that first goal of the game for St. Clair. The lone goal for her team. And the goal kick on the way. Now, substitution will be coming in soon for St. Clair. Jessica Dahl warming up, getting ready to check back in.
Thomas Roberts passes it to her left. Pye with it, passing it up. Cias managing to keep this one in bounds. St. Clair has a player, she's away, but she will knock it out of bounds.
The OCAA Championship Day. Bronze medal on the line in this contest. Gold will be fought between Humber and Seneca a bit later this afternoon. You can catch that second game, just like this one, right here on the Hawks Sports Network.
That one, a battle of crosstown rivals in opposite divisions, should be a fun one.
East versus West. Humber, who have the only team in the province who have not lost a game in regulation.
Undefeated on the year.
7-0-3 record. Seneca's record 9-1, so impressive in its own right, and especially when you look at the amount of goals Seneca has scored. Only allowed 5 all season. A real heavyweight tilt on the way in that gold medal game, but hopefully can live up to what we've seen in this one. An exciting match in front of us here, fighting for bronze.
Durham takes possession. Right at midfield. Throw in. While moving its way downfield, helped out by that wind. And it's going to be a goal kick.
Good back and forth play here in half number 2. Both teams with some very good offensive chances.
St. Clair fighting the wind, looking to take their first lead of the game.
It's Victoria Walsh leading the charge for St. Clair. We'll see if number 7 for the Saints in white gets in the mix here. She's been their go-to goal scorer throughout the season.
Pye can't get that one away. She'll get another try at it. Ball really took off there with the wind. I think that was past her intended target.
Yeah, Jamie Pye really just clearing that, flipping the field.
St. Clair working the attack. Looking for the through ball, not quite there. Keeper will scoop that one up.
Charge here for Durham.
Cleared away. With some great possession here for Durham in the offensive third. Still looking for that go-ahead goal here. Durham trying to clear this one out. Some good pressure here set by St. Clair. Counterattack opportunity here. Clair on the right wing giving chase. It's number 14, Dahl. Cross into the box. Right past her teammate. Not a bad attempt though. Keeper once again will scoop this up. 15 minutes through this second half. Just over a half hour left to go. If it's still tied, we'll see some extra time here. Nice through ball. Can't get a shot away though, but not a bad attempt for Thomas Roberts.
Yeah, Sage working hard there, and yeah, Durham's leading scorer, the second leading scorer in the entire province, Sage Thomas Roberts, still not able to fight through the St. Clair D, but we'll see if number 3 can put one in the back of the net as this game rolls along. And on the other side, you mentioned Victoria Walsh, St. Clair's leading goal scorer. Both have yet to pop one in. But the night is young, Andrew.
She certainly is. Cross into the box. Headed. That's in! Durham takes the lead. 2-1.
How about that? The corner kick opportunity. Booting it in, and then just a couple of bodies for Durham. Causing trouble, and number 6 for the Lords. She scored their first goal. Why not pop in number 2 as well? Erin Mikalika. 2-1 is our score, thanks to 2 goals from the young lady wearing number 6.
Here's another look. Right into the corner. Durham trying again here. Thomas Roberts. Shot right over the net.
She looks up to the sky as that was a good attempt and a good opportunity. And how about that? St. Clair almost blowing the doors of this game wide open. They're already up by 1 and almost added on the insurance tally there.
Yeah, that might have been the game right there. They'll try again though, winning that ball back easily. And they're looking for Thomas Roberts, you better believe that. Tangle up there for the ball. It's gonna be a Durham ball there, no surprise. Everyone except for the keeper for Durham past half. Five Durham players in the box. St. Clair moving things around a little bit.
The goal scorer, Erin, taking this free kick.
It's a good one. Right to the keeper. She bobbles it, but will hang on.
But the bobble really paying a price there as she ultimately would step out of bounds, and this is going to give a free kick, and we'll have the goal scorer, Erin Mikalika, taking the boot here from the corner.
Another big chance here for Durham. Low cross. They'll try again.
So that one sent in low, not a whole lot there. St. Clair able to easily clear it out. But right now, Lily Estefan is facing some pressure. The keeper for St. Clair about to see another corner kick come her way.
Tries to head that on net. Still in the box, it's loose. Keeper jumping on that one though to secure it. Things just got that much tougher for St. Clair. Down a goal, fighting the wind. Can they find the equalizer?
Yeah, and flip the field. So far this second half, you got to give that clear edge to Durham.
Could be a chance here though. Shot! Oh my gosh, and they tie it up!
How about that the other way? And who else but Victoria Walsh?
Just like that, we're back to even, Matt.
Big, big play for St. Clair, and here it is coming in. And just a nice feed inside, right back, the give and go. Tying this game up at 2. There's the celebration. And here's our GoPro camera in the bag, and no doubt about this one. with her first goal of the match. This is a young lady that scored 11 over the course of the regular season, so averaged just over a goal per game in their 10 regular season contests. Now, Andrew, Durham has certainly been putting on the pressure. They've had more chances here in this second half. St. Clair able to tie it up there. How does the rest of this half shake out? Can Durham keep their foot on the gas pedal, or is that goal the spark that St. Clair needs to sort of turn things around right now?
I mean, the way this game is going at this point, you get the feeling we got at least one goal yet to come, maybe 2 or 3. We'll see.
That's been an even contest. You know how good both these teams are. Just sort of trading blows. Right now, it's St. Clair who's landed the most recent counter punch, tying this up at 2. Abby Redmond scored the first goal of the game for St. Clair in the first half. Victoria Walsh put in number 2. St. Clair back on the attack.
We'll try again. Crossed. But that one too high and wide. I'll go for a goal kick.
Yeah, a little too much on that one. Being very deliberate with this free kick.
Pushed up by the Durham side. St. Clair in possession though. Trying to advance the ball, knocked away. Will stay St. Clair ball. Dahl throws it in. Big bump there. Durham player knocked down, will go the way of the Lords. Big free kick here for the Lords. Durham attackers pushing their way up to that 18-yard box. Looking to take their 3rd lead of the game. Ball pops loose. St. Clair knocks it away though, it's in midfield. Push to play here. Ball moving up on that left wing side. Cutting to the middle. Cross to the middle. Whistle blowing that play dead. Offside.
But I'll tell you what, that was some good offensive work here from St. Clair. Number 7 leading in the charge. A little bit of a miscommunication there on that pass between the St. Clair attackers.
Just took a little too many steps there.
But I'll tell you what, chalk that up for a bit more momentum for St. Clair now. They're seeing more chances materialize here as this half goes on. Again, momentum swings we've seen throughout this game.
Here comes Durham on their own counterattack. A lot of open space there, ball knocked away. Good defensive play there by the Saints, but Durham still in possession.
A big collision there, but Durham keeps on the offensive push.
Shot, but just wide of the net. It'll be a goal kick here for St. Clair. Thomas Roberts moving her way to the outside. Passes it off, she's back in the middle now. Cross! And they'll go well wide. Another goal kick here coming up. Taken quickly. Booted out near midfield. Can St. Clair clear it?
Looks like they can, Andrew, and a bit of numbers to work with.
Another counterattack here coming up. Ball
Stingy
knocked
defense,
away though.
Faith Holmes doing a great job disrupting that rush as St. Clair not able to get past a key Durham defender.
Ball on the near side. Looking for numbers.
Yeah, Brianna Kingsley Clough.
Cross into the middle, but to right to one of the Durham defenders. About 20 minutes left to go before extra time here. Still tied at 2-2.
Yeah, played back to Estefan, who will knock it up to her defender. What a bronze medal contest we've seen so far. Lead so far, it's been Durham, the only team who has found a lead in this game, but each time St. Clair with the answer. 2-2 is our score.
It feels like St. Clair's had a lot of the momentum, a lot of the possession for a lot of this game, but for whatever reason have not been able to take that lead. Substitution here for St. Clair. Alessia Oliveto coming in.
Yeah, been out of the game after some productive play. Lily Jazz. So one first-year player in, another checking out. St. Clair pinned back, but looking to clear it out. Stolen away by the Lords.
St. Clair's gonna have to battle to get this one out.
Winning the foot race that time. Great work by Brianna Kingsley Clough.
Durham can't clear this one away, not out of danger yet.
Looks like Durham could be in danger if St. Clair putting together a good threatening drive, but that will be played out of bounds.
St. Clair really working against the wind here as we feel a big gust here at OSA.
Good header from Leah Burrell. Right back on Burrell's foot, kicks it up high.
Trying to work her way up, cleared away by one of the Durham defenders.
Well, you know, Victoria Walsh is going to attract lots of defenders in that position. Durham doing a good job to swarm St. Clair's most threatening weapon.
St. Clair pinned all the way back in their own end. They'll try and get it out. Blocked there by Pye.
Durham right in front of their head coach, Bruce Coleman. He's imploring them, get on your horse. Let's get that go-ahead goal. Or is St. Clair going to flip the script, Andrew, and find the next goal and get their first lead of the game? Right now, it's been Durham who keeps getting the advantage. St. Clair keeps responding.
St. Clair with it at midfield.
St. Clair wants to capture this bronze medal. They're going to have to be the team to strike next. You got to think.
Could this be an opportunity here? Knocked away right to the keeper. Big boot to midfield. Almost in the St. Clair attacking, or defending third, I should say. Ball rolling, rolling, rolling. It will go out of bounds. It's going to be St. Clair ball. Substitution here for St. Clair. Abby Redmond checking in. Great defense there by Durham to win that ball back. Cleared up into the box, but it'll be scooped up by the keeper. Ball bounces out of bounds. Durham ball. High with it on the near side. Looking for a cross into the box. Cleared away. Trying to push up that play. Knocked hard into the box. Once again, the St. Clair keeper right on that one. Saints trying to work this ball up. Still looking for that first lead as we're in the 75th minute. just over 15 minutes to go before we hit any added time here.
Saints maintain possession deep in the Durham zone.
Gotta imagine the next goal we see here will be the winner.
Or at least it'll put the team that's trailing in a very tight spot and certainly make their hopes of capturing bronze that much more of a mountain to climb. Here's Durham back with possession, Andrew, and like we said, Durham's got both their goals courtesy of number 6, Aaron Mikalika.
Ball really hanging up there in the wind. Foul there, won by St. Clair. Clair's onside, but that ball will just roll to the keeper.
Yeah, I give credit to Abby Redmond for turning on the Jets. She just was not able to secure that ball for the Saints. Redmond scored the opening goal for the Saints in the first half there. And here she is again, inside.
It'd be a brilliant opportunity. Shot. Looked like it might have been going wide, but the keeper gets that one anyways.
Yeah, you know, it's a tight angle, and the keeper was right there on that right post, so not a whole lot of daylight to operate there. And an easy stop.
Some tremendous pressure here by St. Clair ever since they got that tying goal. Trying to push for that one more. Free up Thomas Roberts, can't. Whistle blowing that play dead will be Durham ball. They're ready to put another substitution here on the field. Appears as if Heather Wright's going to check into this one. Durham setting up for a big free kick here.
Into the game is Heather Wright on the next whistle. Substitutions coming in for Durham.
That free kick was blocked. Could be a counter-attacking opportunity here for the Saints.
Yeah, they got some numbers here, Andrew. That pass just a bit too far ahead. Taken right back by the Lords.
St. Clair in possession, trying to clear this one out. One back by Durham. Pendulum swung the other way towards Durham in terms of momentum.
Well, now it really feels pretty even. So coming in now for the Lords. Yeah, Heather Wright and taking a well-deserved rest, Shelby Kahn.
It's going to be a corner kick here for the Lords. Six players for Durham in and around that box.
Durham threatening to steal the lead back here. Corner kick is in.
Good looking cross, kept away. I think they're just moving this one up just a little bit. They get possession. Passed it back, Durham battling. Thomas Roberts. Can she win the battle inside? Knocked down in the box. This could be a goal kick.
Giving away here. Dangerous opportunity.
Shoots, but that one well wide.
So it looked like maybe Durham with a bit of an opportunity handed to them on a golden platter, but the kick off the mark.
St. Clair not out of the woods yet, though. Durham in possession.
Lots of pressure right now.
They're in the box, but the ball just going out of bounds for a goal kick. '80th minute here in the bronze medal match. Still looking for that goal to give one of these teams the lead. Durham winning that ball back once again. It's been all them the last few minutes. Turns and fires. That one won't go. It's going to be a corner kick here for Durham. They've had plenty of these this match.
Yeah, it's a good point, Andrew. We know Durham has taken their share of corner kicks this year.
St. Clair not out of the woods yet. Cross once again into the box, off the head, right into the midst of the keeper.
Yeah, Lily Estefan heads up save that time. Making a big grab and then a big boot. See if St. Clair can get a bit of offensive pressure of their own, Andrew. It feels like the last few minutes, Durham has kind of got that momentum maybe. Putting on the pressure. Saints are hoping to follow up that most recent goal, courtesy of Victoria Walsh, with another goal.
St. Clair's gonna have to try again after a great steal there by one of the Durham players. Pye first on that ball, passing it up. Trying to get into the box.
Good offensive zone control. This is what Durham's been doing so well here in the later stages of regulation. And if there's one thing you want to do late in the game when it's tied is to be controlling the ball on the offensive end. And it can be kind of your best defense as well, preventing St. Clair from getting anything of their own going.
St. Clair hemmed in.
Yeah, feeling the press right now, and a couple fresh legs are coming in for the St. Clair Saints. They're going to send in Lily Jazz, and also coming into the game, Brianna Kingsley Clough has been very active for St. Clair.
Fresh legs benefit St. Clair here. Still hemmed in their own end. Durham hanging on to it. We'll hang on to possession here just that much longer.
Last few minutes.
I'd imagine with added time you have about 10 minutes or just maybe a little bit more left to go. Durham has it. He enters the box. They were looking for Thomas Roberts. Keeper first on that one.
Good job there. Good communication by Lily Estefan to her defenders, saying, I got this one. And she scoops it up, and St. Clair looks to break out of the zone.
Getting tangled up there, no whistle. St. Clair trying to push the play. They got numbers into the box, right into the breadbasket of the keeper.
Yeah, on target, but nothing too dangerous about that offensive chance for St. Clair. Strong save by Kelsa O'Donoghue. Kelsa hasn't been all that busy. She did see that one strike beat her earlier in this half as St. Clair tied up the game.
Thomas Roberts putting on some pressure there against the Saints. They'll have to reset.
Come on, don't cheat.
They'll advance the ball. Looked like it could have been an opening there, but not the case. Thrown into Thomas Roberts, trying to get around. Can't do it. 85th minute now. Still looking for that go-ahead.
A little bit of
Beautiful
a break here.
Ball, yeah. Chance, but that'll be knocked away. St. Clair with possession in the offensive third, though.
Yeah. Saints were trying to feed Walsh there into the box, but it was a bit beyond her reach. Cleared out by the Lord's defense. But St. Clair's still in the zone.
Can't get that kick away. Near that box. Trying to work their way through, but that Durham defense holding up.
Still possession for St. Clair, but like you mentioned, the impenetrable wall right now. Great swarming defense, and then a great clearing kick. Thought maybe Sage Thomas Roberts was gonna find a breakaway opportunity.
Yeah, giving a chase, but couldn't quite get there. Chance once again for the Saints. Moving their way and cross into the box, knocked away.
Handball. The fans in the stands helping to make that one very clear. All yelling out in concert.
Another great chance here for St. Clair.
So here's a free kick. Like you mentioned, it is quite a ways out, but can they draw something up right now and get their first lead of the game? And what a time this would be for St. Clair to find their first lead late in the bronze medal match. You see there on your screen, we're just at that 86-minute mark.
Durham coach yelling commands, Bruce Collin, fifth-year head coach. Crosses away. Still in the box. Out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, looks like just, again, that Durham defense on their mark, not allowing any big lanes for St. Clair. Goal kick will roll out of bounds, nobody touched. You see that sense of urgency from St. Clair, quick throw in.
They feel that momentum on their side, they want to capitalize. Pie with it, keeps that one in. Good job there by St. Clair to win that one back, but bounces off a few legs out of bounds. As we enter the 88th minute of play here. Time ticking away.
And will this maybe be the definitive game-ending drive for Durham? What can they drum up here late in the game?
Chance here, big shot. Just high.
That was just a bit high from our angle in the broadcast booth, Andrew. Looked like that might have been finding that top shelf.
Getting a little bit carried away there by that wind. Still playing a factor here at Soccer Center.
Well, Andrew, we saw Durham score on that type of goal to open up the game. Aaron Mikalika with just a gorgeous strike from way outside the box. Maybe Durham could find their game winner courtesy of one of those distance strikes, or maybe Aaron Mikalika will be our hat trick goal scorer for Durham as the Lords look for their game winner late in the game. They're on the offensive end.
St. Clair can't clear it out. They'll still be in possession here though in the 89th minute. Soft throw in, cleared away. Now it'll be Durham's turn to take a throw in.
So a minute and a half left. We'll get the word on just how much time is meant to be added on here.
Thomas Roberts cross into the box, knocked away. Battle here for the ball. St. Clair clearing it out. Could be a chance. St. Clair's got 3 in on the attack. Coming in, passed up. Just outside the box. She's looking for the cross. Shoot, that's blocked. Knocked her teammate, crossed into the box. 90th minute of play, ref blows that play dead. Looks like we're going to get 3 minutes at it. St. Clair doing well to keep Durham off the ball. Looking for that one final goal here before we enter extra time. St. Clair coming up.
Good push right now.
Getting around. Ball's in the box, but it's loose. Now roll out of bounds for a goal kick. Fourth official here getting ready to make the added time official. Will be 3 minutes. So at least 3 minutes guaranteed. Plenty of time for one more goal. St. Clair, all the momentum on their side. Looking for that through ball. That's blocked. Edge of the box. That one squirts away. St. Clair looking to reset their attack. Pushed ahead. The edge of the box. Durham doing all they can to keep that ball away. Here's the edge looking for the cross. Knocked away.
Ooh.
Big corner kick here coming up for the St. Clair Saints.
Indeed it is. And St. Clair wasting no time here. Quick, sending it in.
Looking for that cross. Passed off.
Teeing it up. This thing is way high, but that might work out for the Saints. Keeper's down.
Scramble play there. Durham coach didn't like that. St. Clair's still on it. Knocked away by the Lords. Will stay St. Clair ball though.
Wow.
One final opportunity here before the full-time whistle.
It looks like for this Durham team, they're going to be swapping out their keeper as getting ready to come into the game here on the substitution line is Kayla Edelhoff.
A lot of hooting and hollering here. Both teams know what's on the line. Race for the ball.
Sage Thomas Roberts in pursuit.
She's got burst of speed in the box, looking for the pass, but scooped up by the keeper, and she's knocked down.
Wow. She scored 22 goals in 10 games in the regular season, and that time Sage had a bit of a leg up on the defender. But Andrew, she played it out a bit too far. The keeper able to swallow it up. Shut down that drive. Looked like maybe Durham was going to sneak one in to steal the bronze medal late in the game.
Each of these teams here feeling the pressure laid on. That last piece of hardware on the line here.
So it looks like Durham actually not going to be making any changes at the keeper position as they have their secondary keeper put her Penny back on. Not sure what. Maybe just having her on standby in case O'Donoghue was injured after that collision.
Knocked out of bounds. And the referee blows the whistle for full time. Tied 2-2 here as we head into extra time, so we're guaranteed at least another half hour of play.
That's right, we'll get 2 15-minute periods. A little more extra soccer for you here on our championship day. Andrew, looking at these replays, I mean, chances either side, we really saw plenty of offense in that second half. Late in the game, we thought maybe an extra time. That was going to be Sage Thomas Roberts finding a way to create a goal and give Durham that bronze medal to ride back home. But
she's still searching.
And like you said, we're going to have 2 15-minute periods. Andrew, let's take another look here on the Hawk Sports Network at some of those goals. And here we had that second goal for Durham. This gave them a 2-1 lead, a great corner kick. And it was in the back of the net. So Aaron Michalika, the hero for the Durham Lords. Both goals for the team in yellow off the foot of number 6, or in that case, the head. And then on the other end, just gorgeous work here, tying up the game. The leading scorer for the Saints all season finds a goal a bit later in that second half as Victoria Walsh ties up the game for St. Clair. And then, Andrew, despite some good offense both ways, we just did not see a resolution after 90 minutes and change. So we're heading to the first of two 15-minute periods.
Two 15-minute periods, no golden goal. We still have a draw at these two periods, then we move into a penalty shootout.
How do you like that? So the team's still huddled up, getting the last-minute words of advice from their coaches.
It's been a hard-fought.
All the good stuff's going to be gone by the... I'm just kidding. I'm happy with whatever.
But it's a hard-fought game. I can imagine this one could go either way, the way it's going. And I mean, I would say you have to imagine the next goal wins, but I mean, the way we've seen it, where one team scores, the other team strikes right back. And in this case, Durham scores, and St. Clair's come right back both times.
Well, that will be interesting. And so far, it's been Durham, that team to draw first blood each time, right? The first half, the Lords opened up the scoring.
Yep.
St. Clair answered. Second half, same story. Do we have the same type of dynamic here? But again, it's a much shorter time frame to work with. So it'll be interesting to see if it is indeed that same dynamic, or does St. Clair get on their horse? And we're talking about a significant medal drought for both of these teams. I mean, the last time Durham won an OCAA medal, 2018. They captured bronze. For St. Clair, it was a bronze medal back in 2015. And of course, coming up next in our HSN double feature of women's soccer here today, the gold medal game. The Humber Hawks look to go back-to-back provincial golds. They take on Seneca. Last year, Seneca settled for silver, so very interesting dynamic in that game, Andrew, that we're going to be seeing just a bit after the conclusion of this game. Seneca, such a dangerous team. Andrew, they had a 20-0 win against the Sioux Cougars earlier in October. Now, for those new to soccer, 20 goals in one game is a lot. And they finished off the season with a 10-0 win against Loyalists. So we have, again, a remarkable matchup there against the 9-1 Seneca Sting against the 7-0-3 Humber Hawks. Seneca scored 85 goals in 10 games over the regular season, allowing only 5. For Humber, they scored 33 goals and allowed only 6. So the offensive explosiveness of Seneca taking on the undefeated Humber Hawks in our gold medal game. And that's our second act here, just later this afternoon.
The battle of the unstoppable force against the immovable object.
But for right now, I mean, it's two teams that are just still getting a little bit of a breather, but they're going to have to lay it all out on the line. Andrew, one thing we still have not seen from Durham, which we typically see a lot of. In fact, we usually see about 2 goals per game out of Sage Thomas Roberts. So far today, we have seen 0. Is she perhaps the hero for Durham, wearing number 3? Or is St. Clair going to continue to keep her quiet here today? She certainly had those opportunities, a bit of movement in the offensive end, but every time St. Clair's shutting it down. Do they finally break? And does Sage get maybe our game winner here?
Yeah, the storyline I'm watching out for here today. We've seen moments of her kind of squirting away from the defense, getting those chances away. Just has not been able to find the finish, unfortunately, for her, but fresh half hour, ready on the clock here. You got to imagine she's going to get at least another chance or two.
And St. Clair, the first to break the huddle. Overtime is just about to get underway. Goodness. What a game we've seen today to kick off the medal games. Bronze on the line will be handed out after this one. And waiting in the wings, the silver and gold. And Durham now taking the pitch.
They'll be fighting the wind for this first half of extra time.
Yeah, then we'll flip sides. So for Durham and head coach Bruce Cullen, can they strike first as they have in the first and second half? For St. Clair, led by Steve Vagnini, going to walk home with the medals here today. Fan narrowly escaping a stray soccer ball in the stands there. Big
Durham taking
kick.
advantage of possession early on. That ball just knocked away. Will be a corner kick early on for the Lords.
Durham sending in Erica Bjorgum for the corner kick.
Lots of numbers in the box. Crosses up, looks pretty good. Off the head of Thomas Roberts.
Yeah, Sage charging in there. She certainly had the play on the ball, but just did not quite get the ball heading in the direction towards the net.
That goal kick taken quickly by Clair. Players still trying to run back on defense. Durham will take that possession right back. Already 2 minutes through this first half of extra time. Big block there. It's number 16, Olivia Chia. She loses it though. Chia giving chase again.
Yeah, she's very active for Durham. Number 16 is tasked with a lot of their throw-ins and helps get a lot of the Lords' offense in motion. Speaking of the Lords in motion, charging down the field right now.
Big shot. Scooped up by the keeper.
Yeah. Rayanne Macias led the charge there and took that kick from outside. We've seen Durham score again from distance here today. Not able to get a threatening shot off that time.
Ball sent into near the corner. They'll just go out of bounds. Or no, kept in. Now it'll go out of bounds. Durham ball. Lords throw in. Booted into their attacking third by St. Clair. Lords giving chase, but that one's out of bounds anyways. Goal kick for Durham. Soft pass to her right. Durham trying to methodically get this one out. Almost taken away. Still on it. Given right away. Great job to win that one back.
Yeah,
by
Chia. Great fight there. And how about that pass just trickling down that sideline? Finally goes out.
Yeah, battery switch.
Looked like it might have been hanging in there. Thomas Roberts gave chase. St. Clair trying to work this ball out. Good job to win that ball back.
Yeah, pressure by Durham is persistent and almost forcing a costly turnover, given back to St. Clair.
St. Clair pushing for the attack. 5 minutes gone in the first half of extra time.
A little too strong there by the St. Clair player. That'll give the ball to Durham.
Durham fighting the wind. Thomas Roberts trying to break herself free. Passes it up into the box. Cleared away safely.
So Durham will hang on to the rock here. Throw in coming up. Looks like Shelby Kahn will be the one get this play going.
Ball pops loose. Durham player knocked down. It's going to be a free kick here, and could be a great opportunity for the Lords. Referee keeping her cards in her pocket.
Like, yeah, a big chance here. We're in overtime. About halfway through the first overtime period.
Here we go. Cross. Keeper doing well to grab that one. It was right on the money.
Huge play there. Great grab by Lily Estefan.
Durham still in possession here, trying to reset their attack. Booted away. Durham's gonna have to restart from their own end. Macias knocked down. Another free kick here for Durham.
Replay coming in here on our Hawks Sports Network second look. Just a great step-in grab to nullify that chance by the Lords.
'99th minute of this match. Kept away. St. Clair trying to knock that ball away. Is trying to start their own offensive possession here. Knocked out by the Durham player. It'll be St. Clair ball.
So far, it's been Durham kind of leaning on the Saints here. Can St. Clair drum up their first chance of the overtime period? Or will Durham just continue to press on the attack?
St. Clair getting that ball past midfield to the attacking third.
Good rush here.
In the box, they lose it.
Just turned right over, allowing Durham to flip the field or at least clear the zone.
Clair gets that possession right back, though. What can they make of this?
Just not quite seeing that comfortable control with the ball. Durham is the team really in the driver's seat here. Dominating possession here in the first 9.5 minutes of overtime.
Oh, 5.5 left to go. St. Clair, great chance here in the box.
Dangerous right here for Victoria Walsh.
Crossed, knocked away. Still in bounds, though.
Victoria Walsh scored the goal for St. Clair that tied things up at 2 and forced this overtime period.
Knocked to our near side. Tangle there for the ball. Knocked away. Under 5 minutes left to go in this first period of extra time. St. Clair working that ball around. That far side looking for the cross. There it is. Can't get a clean kick away. Durham trying to clear it out. St. Clair still has it.
Saints had position there in the box. Just couldn't get enough leg on it.
St. Clair working at midfield. Nice block there. Saints still on it. Beautiful ball. Can't get that one to thread the needle, though. Here come the Saints once again. Beautiful through ball in the box. Crossed. Cleared away. One more throw in here for the Saints. Looking to get this ball in the middle. Takeaway here. Could be a counterattack opportunity for the Durham Lords.
Got Sage Thomas Roberts with her ahead. Played
Numbers
back.
coming up for the Lords. See us. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Whose ball is it going to be? Referee signaling for St. Clair ball. 3 minutes left to go. Into the 103rd minute. St. Clair back in command.
Nice cut inside by Walsh.
Great job working this ball down. Edge of the box, shot taken, that's blocked. Cross into the box. Bounces right into the midst of the keeper.
Not a whole lot of time left here before we flip sides.
Durham working to advance the ball. Just out of range for Thomas Roberts. She'll let that one go. St. Clair takes that throw in quickly. Could be a chance here. There's a mess of bodies there in the middle. And Victoria Walsh down for St. Clair. Some heavy contact, trying to battle for that ball.
Yeah, good to see her back on her feet now.
See us with it.
Rayanne, nice pass inside, looking for Sage.
She'll give chase, trying to put pressure on the keeper. Chia, now it's her turn to put pressure on. Just over a minute left to go in this first half. Could be our last chance for a goal scoring opportunity in half number 1 of extra time. gets that back. And the attacking third. Tries to work this near the box. They do. Cross, that one blocked. 30 seconds left to go.
St. Clair wanted a handball call.
Didn't get it. Saints will try again. Cross get down near the corner. That will bounce out of bounds. Lord's ball.
Yes, I'm trying. Angie, let's go.
Thomas Roberts with it. Passes it off to her right. Be the last chance here for Durham before halftime here of extra time. Big collision there.
Yeah, no doubt. Two players coming together. Had Anna Zacher County for the Saints, and then a member of the Lords still on the turf.
Here's the players, okay. And that will do it for the first half of extra time. $15 minutes left to go of soccer. Will we get a goal in that time? We will have to see.
Pretty much a stalemate there in that overtime period, and obviously both teams are going to be extra careful in a situation like that, so we didn't really see anything come easy there. But I think you would give the edge to Durham in that overtime frame, although St. Clair did, towards the last few minutes there, have some good pushes. Victoria Walsh in the mix for the Saints, helping to try to direct some offense towards that Durham keeper. Just did not see much there, and give a slight edge to Durham after 15 minutes of overtime. Andrew, this one clearly still up for grabs. The bronze medal on the line here. 15 more minutes of overtime, and if no resolution, then we'll head right to penalty kicks.
Shootout.
Andrew, let's take a look at some of our Hawks Sports Network highlights from that first 15 minutes of... Never mind. We'll be right back for conclusion of this bronze medal game right after this.
We are back for half number 2 of extra time. bronze medal on the line between the Durham Lords and the St. Clair Saints. We are tied at 2s here. Durham with the wins in their back, trying to break this game open.
So Andrew, we need one of these teams to find a goal in 15 minutes or else we head into penalty kicks.
The best and worst way to get this soccer game all wrapped into one. Knocked away to midfield. Erica Bjorgum knocked down.
A yellow card issued to Leah Burrell.
Not so sure if that was for the initial incident or for knocking the ball away after. I would suspect the latter, already a minute into the second period of extra time. About 13.5 minutes left to go. Barring any added time, of course. St. Clair working this one out. Durham winning that ball back. Out of bounds will stay St. Clair ball. Good attempt there by Macias to keep that one in.
Andrew, if this game goes to penalty kicks, keep in mind, Durham is first in the OCAA in terms of penalty kick opportunities and proficiencies this season. They scored 5 of 7. Meanwhile, for the St. Clair Saints, it's a slightly different story when you look at their penalty kicks. They have taken 0 all season in terms of those in games.
I mean, if you had to penalty shootout, throw all those stats out the window, because usually it's one player taking those penalties. Now you got 5. Great chance for St. Clair though in the box. They can't knock it away.
Oh boy.
Durham wants a handball, and I think they got it. Extra time just blowing by here like the wind here at Ontario Soccer Centre. To the 109th minute. Another whistle here. Things starting to get a little chippy here as we move this game along. Was a pretty clean first 90, but in these last, about 3 minutes or so, a little different in terms of that story.
Yeah, you can sense that frustration coming from fans of both teams in the crowd, as certainly tension is high. Overtime late in this bronze medal game. Durham with the free kick.
The kick helped out by the wind. Durham trying to get into that 18-yard box. Can't quite do it. Big kick there. Saved by the keeper.
A routine save by Estefan, but boy, oh boy, when the pressure is up this high, nothing coming easy.
Ball hanging up there in the air. Durham winning that ball back. Looking for Thomas Roberts in the box. No. Bouncing ball there, giving both teams a little bit of trouble. Will be Saints ball. The near side trying to center it. Ball worked back to the backs. Great job there to win that ball back. I believe that's Pye on the far side. Let's see what Durham can do here on the counterattack. Pye on that far side. Crossed into the box, looking for Thomas Roberts. Will bounce to the keeper though. Under 10 minutes left to go. Ball hang up and will land at midfield. Macias. Ball went off her, will be Saints ball.
Rayanne looks a little worse for wear, but she's gonna get back into the play. It's a good contact there as we had a ball right into the St. Clair player. And you know what?
Down.
Yeah, Rayanne actually will have to take a knee as there was just two players coming together. Rayanne Macias being tended to by the training staff right now. Fortunate play late in the game and limping off with a bit of assistance is Rayanne. And in her place, Andrew, looks like Olivia Chichia back into this game. She's gotten a lot of minutes here, number 16 for Durham.
A lot of impact minutes as well, making her presence felt here on the pitch. She'll get a touch right there.
There's Chichia playing it in deep for Durham, looking to press here, late in overtime.
Along that far side, ball knocked out of bounds. It's gonna be a throw in here for Durham.
Very deep in that far corner.
About 8 minutes left to go, plus any added time that the referee feels necessary.
Not a bad play up front, but Saints all over it.
Big strike.
Oh,
Just
goodness.
misses.
That was a quick strike at that, and just goes a bit off the mark. Still no scoring here in these two overtime frames, but like you mentioned just a moment ago, Andrew, time winding down here.
Durham looking like the better team here in extra time. Can they finish? Thomas Roberts gets around her defender in the box, shoots.
Wow.
Big save there by the keeper, diving to her left.
Sage able to get off a quick shot and maybe hoping for a bit of a rebound, but got to give credit to Lily Estefan. She comes up with another solid save against Durham's most dangerous offensive player. We talked about the 22 goals scored by Sage Thomas Roberts. That's 2.2 goals per game.
Incredible. Big collision there near the edge of the Durham attacking third.
One more look here, Andrew. Sage able to get a hold of it, pushed it in, got a shot off, but even better save by Lily Estefan. Look out, corner kick coming up for St. Clair. It looks like Talia Liberti taking it in that corner right now.
Huge opportunity here for Durham. Cross into the box. Headed away by one of the Saints defenders. Still around though. Giving chase.
Jessica Dahl, yeah, working all by herself for Durham, trying to keep the offensive drive alive.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It's gonna be a goal kick here for St. Clair. About 5.5 minutes left to play in added time or extra time here. Kicked out of bounds. A good sign here as Macias looks like she's about ready to check back in.
Good news, Andrew, coming back into the game. We saw her injured before. Rayanne Macias. So Messias, the Warrior, coming back in late in the game. We'll see if number 5 can be the difference maker for the Durham team.
St. Clair trying to get the counterattack. Cleared well away by Durham, but St. Clair back in command of the ball. Messias. Durham trying to get that ball to Thomas Roberts. 4 minutes left to play. Durham fighting for possession here. Clair knocked down. Counterattack opportunity here for the Saints.
Good job to stay on side by Victoria Walsh. Now she's pushed to the ground, and that'll earn the Lords, yellow. So Andrew, look at the time here, not much left, and this is a dangerous distance for St. Clair. Threatening with perhaps a late overtime goal.
4 players set up for the wall. Does she go for the cross or go right for the goal? Good looking ball, knocked away.
Yeah, well placed there. Alexa Magnon, who has been very impactful in this game. She was the one that set up Abby Redmond in that game-opening goal. Or at least the first goal of the game for St. Clair in the first half.
Time ticking away now at 2.5 minutes left to go.
So a threatening free kick. St. Clair still not able to find the deciding goal.
Low give and go into the corner. Can that stay in? Yes, it does, but it'll be kicked out of bounds for a goal kick.
Penalty shootout right around the corner unless one of these teams break the stalemate.
This really is next goal win territory here. Ball bounces away. Could be a break here for St. Clair. Running around that near side, knocked out of bounds safely by Chichia.
You know, some great late game pressure here by St. Clair when it matters most.
Ball off the wrong part of the foot. She'll get it back though. Could this be that one more chance for St. Clair? Durham doing all they can to try and keep that one away. St. Clair still has it. 1.5 left to go. Counterattack here. Can Thomas Roberts get to that? Good job by the defender to close out on that one, but Thomas Roberts putting pressure there on the keeper. Messias now.
Yeah, look out. Durham with an opportunity here.
Just need that one little opening. Clair trying to get that final counterattack here. Under a minute left to go.
Walsh plays it in on that far side.
St. Clair with numbers. They'll be rolled right to the keeper. Not much time left. Appears as if Durham is going to make a keeper substitution. Kayla Edelhofer getting ready to be put back in.
So Kelsa O'Donoghue is out of the game, and into the game will be Kayla Edelhofer. And like you mentioned, with the penalty shootout perhaps looming right around the corner, barring any late game heroics.
1 minute at a time put on the board. Still a chance for one more to be scored. Both these teams battling to try and get that one more chance. Kicked well ahead, overhead of the defender, but way too far for Thomas Roberts, who had the right idea there, but just couldn't get there in time. Durham will try again, they'll reload. Once again, right to the keeper. The referee will blow her whistle.
Oh my goodness.
Extra time has reached its conclusion, and Matt, you know what that means.
It's time for the most exciting plays in soccer. The good old-fashioned penalty shootout here, and that's how we're going to decide our bronze medal between these two teams that have been, Andrew, really just trading blows all game long, back and forth soccer, but we know there are some weapons on either side here, and right now we're going to see them on full display. We'll see what the keeper matchups are. We saw Durham sub in Kayla Edelhofer late in the game, so will the rookie be between the pipes for the penalty shootout? You have to think so, based on that late game substitution. And on the other side, Lily Estefan for St. Clair, Andrew, she's been rock solid all game long, been making some solid saves, but boy, oh boy, it's a lot of net to shoot at, and bronze hardware on the line here.
Yeah, obviously the shooters have the tremendous advantage in the penalty shootout, like you mentioned, because of having all that net to look at, and not to mention that the keepers aren't able to leave their line up until that ball is struck. We'll have the coin flip here, coin toss to determine who shoots first. Captain's lining up with the referee.
You know what they say, Andrew. Tails never fails. Andrew, you know most teams will, as we get a second flip here, most teams would like to shoot second. You kind of know what you're working with, right? Know what you have to beat.
I think we'll be set up on the right-hand net to us.
Yeah, on that right side of the screen. And that would be with the wind essentially coming at the player kicking the ball.
So just giving the keeper just that bit of an advantage here. Could come in handy, we'll see. Always a lot of drama when it's a penalty shootout.
Teams fired up, and so are the fans here at the Ontario Soccer Centre. Right after this match, we'll have a short break, and then we get into the gold medal game. But how about this for a conclusion in the fight for bronze? The battle between the Saints and the Lords coming down to penalty shootout. So in net, it'll be Kayla Edelhofer for the Lords. St. Clair sticking with Lily Estefan.
The 10 non-keepers for each team all lined up at midfield along that center line. Durham will shoot first.
Sending out number 13, Erica Bjorgum, by way of Alberta. Second year of OCAA soccer for this young lady, and a big kick opportunity coming up.
Left or right, will she choose? Goes left, just past the keeper.
Lily Estefan made the right guess. She dove to that far side, and here's another look, and just a beautiful kick by Bjorgum, who found the inside of that post. Here's our GoPro camera behind the net, and just so difficult to cover that space, Andrew.
Like you said, when we got into this, a lot of net to cover, not the easiest thing for a keeper.
Here's Layla Hudson.
Goes left, a big save there. Advantage Durham after one shooter.
And the Durham bench goes ballistic after this monster save. And keep in mind, Kayla Edelhofer just checked into the game in the last minute or two of the final overtime frame. And how do you like that?
Rayanne Messias left that game for a brief period, came back. Can she give her team a 2-goal lead here in the penalty shootout? She can!
How about that? Absolutely burying that one, and things continue to look good for Durham.
Went for power there and found the twine.
Rayanne Messias. Little bit of a pause in action here. Just clearing something up on that far side of the field.
Anna Zacher County lining up for her shot. Fourth-year player, LaSalle, goes for it, and there's a goal. First on the board in the shootout for St. Clair. They're still down one, though, after two.
Yeah, so buried that time, and that is good news for St. Clair, finding their first goal of the penalty shootout.
It looked like Edelhofer kind of hesitated there a little bit.
Now that brings up Durham's most productive offensive player. We talked about Sage Thomas Roberts throughout the game.
Makes no mistake there, puts her team up 3-1.
And that was the coolness and calmness of a player who popped 22 goals in over the course of the season. And how about that? Giving the Durham team the edge. So far, the Lords have not missed a kick here, and this puts a lot of pressure on the ace for the St. Clair Saints, Victoria Walsh, stepping up for the boot. Can ill afford a miss here.
Puts it right in the corner for the goal. St. Clair still hanging around, but down by one after three.
Just a gorgeous shot, finding that right post. It's been a popular spot here in the penalty shootout thus far. And here's Durham's chance to really apply some pressure with a make.
No mistake there. And now this is must score here for St. Clair.
Here was a really just finding a wide open part of the net. The incorrect guess by the keeper. And like you said, Andrew, this puts the game on the line.
Alessia Oliveto.
St. Clair have to make their next two shots, and they need Durham to miss their next one.
Just to stay alive. This here gives Durham the bronze medal. But we continue on.
Big strike under pressure. And this game continues for the time being, barring a goal here. We have on the field, and Jamie Pye looks like is up next, number 21 for Durham.
Game on her foot for the bronze medal. No! Big save there.
And now it's the St. Clair players and bench who are absolutely fired up. And how about that save? Lily Estefan made the right move all over it. You've seen a few players go for that far side post, and she was over it.
St. Clair not out of the woods yet. Brianna Kingsley Clough has to score here to force a sixth shooter for each side.
Wow, tremendous pressure here on number 18.
She makes it, and we'll keep going.
Well, we needed extra minutes in the game, and now we need extra frames in the shootout. Bronze medal is really a tough one to win here today as both teams continue with the protracted battle here.
Chloe Hersha gives her team the advantage once again.
So Durham now with the leg up, and St. Clair with that advantage of knowing what they have to beat, but so far it's just like the way the regular time played out, where it was Durham scoring first and St. Clair having to match it. That's where we stand right now in the penalty shootout. The sixth frame could be the deciding frame.
Big save! Durham, bronze medal winners and medalists for the first time since 2018.
The Lords rush the field, a well-earned bronze medal here, going home to Windsor with the hardware. And look at that celebration. It was a big, big save there. And how about that, as we saw Kayla Edelhofer jump into the game for Durham and making the decisive save. And a crestfallen St. Clair team. So Durham heading back to Oshawa with the bronze, and look at that save, Andrew. It was just in that far side post, and Edelhofer was there all the way. So the bronze medal goes back to Oshawa, and a heartbroken St. Clair team will make their way back to Windsor. But you gotta tip your cap to both of these teams. A good showing here today. And what a closely contested match. I mean, even the 2 extra overtime frames did not decide. A 5 penalty shootout rounds, still no winner. But after the goal scored by Durham, big save on the other end. And now we have our medal presentation ceremony just moments away. Andrew, we're also going to find out who the player of the game was for both of these teams. But, I mean, for Durham, you got to tip the cap to number 6, Erin Michalika, who scored both of the regulation goals for the team in yellow and green. Or how about Kayla Edelhofer? I mean, jumping in the game the last few minutes, and huge performance for the rookie goalkeeper to guide her Durham team, and emotion from the team in yellow. And heartbreak for the Saints.
And we can have both teams line up for the
We'll turn it over to the side. Yeah.
You're a fucking champ! You're a fucking champ! You're a fucking champ!
Make a line here. There's a line over here.
Should I tilt down a little? For the player of the game for the St. Clair Saints. Number 10, Alexa Magna.
Ready?
The player of the game for the Durham Lords. Number 16, Olivia. The tournament all-star from the Durham Lords, number 6, Aaron Michalika. And now the bronze medals to the Durham Lords. Number 1, number 2, Maya Self. Number 3, Sage Thomas Roberts. Number 4, Shelby Vaughan. Number 5, Renee Messis. Number 6, Aaron Michalika. Number 8, Isabel Sullivan. Number 13, Erica Brogo. Number 14, Chloe Hersha. Number 15, Jessica Ferreira. Number 16, Olivia Chechia. Number 17, Sarah Daly. Number 18, Amelia Amenovsky. Number 19, Madeline Vickery. Number 20, Daniela Corzosos. Number 21, Jamie. Number 22, Brianna Watts. Number 23, Maggie. Number 24, Emily Arn. Number 25, Heather Wright. Number 26, Serena Rodriguez. Number 27, Faith Holmes. Number 30, Kayla Edelhofer. The student trainer, Sydney Megason. The student trainer, team manager, Bryden Caesar. Goalkeeper coach, Michael Ashfield. Assistant coach, Ali Lantang. And the head coach of the OCAA bronze medalist, the Durham Lords, Bruce Cullen.
that will just about do it for us as we get a look at the bronze medal photo. These Durham Lord girls are happy. Gonna take that last piece of hardware back to Ajax. And that'll do it for us here on the Hawk Sports Network. For myself, Andrew Milani, my broadcasting partner, Matt Hamill, and the rest of us here at HSN, thank you, and join us soon for the gold medal match between the Humber Hawks and the Seneca Sting. Thank you.